The last Sunday of the liturgical year is always the solemnity of Jesus Christ, the King. And what an unusual King the Lord is. His throne is the cross. His crown is of thorns, not gold. He seems powerless and defeated in his crucifixion, and yet he reigns triumphant because in his death and resurrection, he indeed is King and Lord of the universe. Reminds us that in Acts 2, in that first moment of the church's birthing, in the fire of the Holy Spirit on Pentecost morning, St. Peter gets up and proclaims the kerygma for the first time. Kerygma being the basic message of the gospel, that Jesus Christ is raised from the dead and he is Lord and Messiah. And he looks at this crowd that is gathered, wondering what's going on with the descent of the fire and the strong wind. And he says, let the whole house of Israel know for certain that this Jesus whom you crucified, God has raised him up and made him both Lord and Messiah. So Jesus' kingship comes about because of his humiliation, his surrender on the cross, and the triumph of his resurrection. So if Jesus is king, it means there is no other. So Jesus' power and sovereignty over us as his followers, as children of the Father, is paramount in our lives. And it relativizes every other human power. It's why Pope Pius XI instituted the solemnity at a critical moment in the history of the world as dictatorships were rising in Spain, in Italy, in Germany, in the beginning decades of the 20th century, to assert that all of those claims to absolute power are false because the Lord is Lord and Messiah. So today we acknowledge in a very beautiful, powerful way in the liturgy the kingship of Christ, his sovereignty over us, that yes, indeed, he is Lord and Messiah, and that we owe him our service, our hearts, our love, indeed our lives, because it is in him that we are rescued from the power of sin and death. Long live Christ the King, viva Cristo Rey, as they say in Spanish. May the Lord always be sovereign and center for